Super RJ here, and welcome back to the month of Halloween. Today, I'm gonna talk about this anime movie for kids, that's like a horror film that almost was a Halloween. Was oddly enough called Monster House. Now, before I let you know, I never watched this movie when it came out in theaters. I was too scared of it when I was a kid. I'm not kidding. But I got the DVD, and it was very good. I remember I liked it as a kid, but when we go back rewatching it, I actually still liked it. It's not one of the best Halloween movies, but it's still a good Halloween movie for kids, and I can give it that. And it has some good jokes and good funny moments, and it has a lot of very cool action scene. The story's about this boy named DJ who was always spying on this old man that he lives right across the street from his house. And he knows that and he calls the man Mr. And old man's name is Mr. Nevercracker. He always scares children off his lawn, telling them to stay away from his house and always take their toys. And after that, DJ's parents decide to go out for the holidays while leaving DJ alone with the babysitter. Until DJ's best friend named Chowder comes in and they about to play basketball. Until Child's new basketball accidentally got landed into Nevercracker's lawn. DJ tries to get it back, but Nevercracker caught him red-handed. He keeps warning DJ to stay away from his house until somehow his heart somehow stopped because he's having a stroke. So DJ thought he actually murdered Mr. Nevercracker. So after the babysitter named Z comes in, along with her boyfriend named Bones, they all think he's crazy about about this old man living in that old house. But until we notice that Bones, Z's boyfriend, has a tragic backstory that he knows about Nevercracker before DJ. When he was young, he used to have an awesome kite until he noticed old man Nevercracker take it away from him when it crashes in his lawn. And after Z kicks him out for messing around, he thought Mr. Nevercracker he thought someone else who's watching Mr. Nevercracker's house have his kite. And then he suddenly went missing as the house pulls Bones in the house. So anyway, so after that, DJ knows that maybe Nevercracker is a ghost now, and tries to haunt DJ. So he rakes Chowder along. But Chowder still doesn't believe him and decided to play Ding Dong Ditch. After Ding Dong Ditch, they don't notice that the house is actually alive. So they stay up all night until they notice that a girl named Jenny has about to walk up to the house. But thankfully they save her before she got eaten by the house, and the girl decided joining along with them to find out what's going on. They got their advice from a guy named I forgot his name, who works at a pizza parlor, and tells them about a possessed house they saw. So they tell him about the way to stop a possessed house is destroy this one thing it has, the heart. And so, where's his heart in the house? Until DJ announced that ever since Nevercracker got a stroke, he saw the smoke coming out of the chimney. So the rest of the movie, the kids decided to notice that the furnace is the heart. So they decided to have a first plan by trying to get the house knocked out by using cold medicine so he can lure inside. But the cops about to arrest them, take him to the big house, until they got eaten too. So now the kids got eaten along inside the car. So now the rest of the movie that the kids must explore around the house until they notice about how this house came to be how Nevercracker lived in his old house and know the reason why he keeps telling everyone to stay away from his house. Now that's the story. So what I was going to say about the movie? Let's talk about the animation. The animation is kind of similar to Polar Express, but it looks like clay design, and it's kind of disturbing. Now, don't get me wrong, the design of the characters in the animation of them looks good. It's just the character design, especially their heads are way kind of too big in this movie. Except not most of the characters had really that big. I was just saying someone like DJ, Z, Bones, DJ's parents, and Jenny. For that, that's my big issue with the animation. But still, the animation was beautiful. I especially love the animation in the climax. The way how the monster house uses tree as arms, and it's all. And I especially love the design of the house. It It has the porch as its teeth, the door, of course, as the mouth, the rug as the tongue, and all that stuff. It was very good. And I especially like the inside of the house. It looks so dark. You think you might close your eyes, I think maybe there's some living monsters inside there. Ooh. And now let me talk about the characters. DJ, he's just, well, I get to say he's not that interesting. I mean, he's not really that boring. He's not that interesting. I mean, I wish to have him more of his. I wish I could understand his character. Now, Chowder, he's like DJ's best friend. He's just all paranoid, and he's just a comic relief. Jenny is DJ's love interest. That's all I can say. She's just DJ's love interest. Z is just there. Bones is just barely in it. The cops are in it. The two cops in it. The one of them played by Chris Rock. I have to say, Chris Rock in this movie was really funny. And I love how the way the house about eats how they take every human in the house inside of it. Like I mentioned earlier, Bones got swept away by the kite when the house pulls him in with a kite. Alright, so what about Mr. Nevercracker? He's okay. Well, he doesn't have that much of a line. He's only have the conflict till the climax, and I really do love his backstory. His backstory is kind of really weird. He falls in love with this girl in the this chubby girl in the circus, where they call her Constance, which is known as one of those freaks in the circus performance. And for some reason, he decided to steal her so they could claim marriage after she proudly she's getting away got all the things happening. Until they all decide to build a house, and she had the most tragic death ever. After she almost about to murder some children, she accidentally trip over to the basement of the house and covered in cement. That was kind of really dark. And that's the reason why Miss Nevercracker tells everyone to stay away from this house. Now, what about the jokes in this movie? They're There's not really that many memorable jokes. I like this one adult joke when Jenny tells Chowder what they shoot was the uvula. The uvula was the chandelier, and then Chowder's like, "Oh, so it's a girl house." And then Jenny's like, "Everyone has a uvula." Chowder's like, "Not me," and it was like, "Okay then." Yeah, I guess that adult joke was kind of weird, out of place, but you got the point. That was really funny. Like I mentioned before, Chris Rock was funny, I have to say at least. But the rest of the jokes are very not that funny. Really not that funny. I mean, it was really funny, but really not. And let me talk about the one big fun thing I want to talk about, that climax. Like I said, that climax was really awesome. I love how they got chased by the house who is Constance, the one who possessed Mr. Nevercracker's wife, who possessed the house. And I do like when Mr. Nevercracker and Constance about to have a moment, like they all Mr. Nevercracker feel very sorry for her what happening, and I like it how Constance is really upset, and I can't believe Constance is about to murder her own husband just for about to explode, had noticed about killing her. And I do like it when Chowder battles the house with the bulldozer or whatever. And I like it when this one scene after Chowder destroyed the house, somehow the house has put it back together in a very broken style way. I was like, come on, this is like Dry Bones and Super Mario Bros. Series all over again. And I love it how they blew up the house. Like, they still mention about the furnace. The heart is the furnace. And guess what? They literally blew up the heart in the house. And that's all I've had to it with the climax. So overall, Monster House was an exciting Halloween movie. If you want to see a haunted house, then watch this movie. It was so much fun. If you haven't, tell me what you guys think. If you guys seen Monster House, just leave in the comments below, and I'll see you guys. And tune in next time. What I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna review the worst Halloween episode of all time. This is Super Archer saying, bye-bye, and the ghost will follow you home. Ha 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 ha! Good night.